everything down. Then all of a sudden, like, you know how like you get such a deep sleep for like an hour, you suddenly wake up and you can't go back to bed.
Oh, yes, I get
Dude,
that all the time.
I was so freaking knocked out last night. Like for like an hour and a half, I slept. I listened to music and was just passed out. And all of a sudden, I woke up, could not sleep. Like I stayed up all morning long, just tossing and turning, watching TV, flipping through my phone.
Oh my god, yes, I've been through that.
Yeah, it was like it
It
was
is
killer.
terrible.
I didn't get to bed till I think like 11 o'clock this afternoon or 12, and then I just passed out. I just woke up like literally an hour ago.
Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
That's been happening to me recently as well. Like, I've had trouble sleeping before,
Mm-hmm.
but after everything that's happened to me over the last month, my sleeping schedule has been screwed up.
Yeah, I've always had problems sleeping because I used to work nights. I was a bouncer for a while, and then I started doing like when I was younger. I got into stocking, but that was third shift, so it was late at night. You know, like in the morning, I would go in. Well, they started me earlier, but by the time I was done my job, because the place I used to work was kind of like a failing grocery store, and
Hmm.
what they did, they would get me to come in at 5 o'clock in the afternoon and break down the truck and bring it out to the stockers. And then after the stockers would, after I was done with that, they asked me if I would like to stay to make more money. And I was like, yeah. I'm like, I don't mind. I'm like, I have nothing better to do. So they literally had me working from 5 in the evening to 6 o'clock in the morning after a while.
Damn.
Yeah, straight
And you
too.
were okay with that?
Well, the money. That was the only reason why. The money was
Mm.
amazing. Because, like, back then, I mean, money wasn't great. I mean, I was making, like, I think five something an hour. So to get like those huge checks, but like I told my mom, it burnt me out for a while. Like what happened was, what my breaking point was, I would go in at 5 o'clock in the evening, break down the truck. Then after the truck was done around 11, 12 o'clock midnight, I would go and stock, floors. Well, then they asked me to do dairy in the morning before leaving. If I would stock the dairy thing, which I didn't mind. I was like, okay, so because it was on my way out, and it was really easy in the morning. Just all you just bring out the eggs, milk, and all that crap. So I did that. I brought all that out. Well, it was about 8 o'clock in the morning, and then they asked me to break down another truck. And I was like, "Are you nuts?" I'm like, "I've been here since 5 o'clock yesterday." I'm like, "Are you crazy?" So like, I went home and fell asleep. My manager calls me up at 11 o'clock, wanting me to come back and do the truck. And I told him basically, blow it out your ass.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I was like,
Kudos to you for working so hard.
yeah. I told my mom like, because I never worked much when I was younger. So I was like, you know what? I want to try to, push myself to see how long I can work. And I was the only person in the store that could work over 60 hours because they were going under. So
Hmm.
they wouldn't let anybody because I was doing three people's jobs. So instead of hiring somebody new and have to go through all that paperwork and put out more money, they just hired me.
Wow.
And then I started. After that, I bounced. I did bouncing for a while. When I was in my 20s, I started bouncing for like about a year. I did it like a year and a half, something like that. So, and that was like from 5 o'clock in the evening to 5 o'clock in the morning. Which that job wasn't too bad. That was a nice job. It was easy. It was a little hard in the beginning because the place was like, I don't know if you ever saw the movie Roadhouse, but it was like Roadhouse because it was a country bar. But
Mm.
once they cleaned it up and they fixed it up, sort of like they did with the Double Deuce in that movie, it was like a metaphor. But once they cleaned it up, it was a lot better, and work was simple as hell. It was really easy. Like it was mostly just looking at
Oh,
girls and watching the door and doing stuff like that was really easy.
What's this about looking at girls for work?
Yeah, when I was bouncing.
Gee, what a tough job.
Oh yeah, it was a good job.
On the church.
Oh, nice. I saw it at the last second. I'm like, there's a shadow there. And that's pretty much why my sleeping always gets screwed. And plus, not having no set schedule lately, you know, that really screws it up even more.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm already got to the point where I'm taking something just to get me to sleep.
Yeah, my
I
friends.
can't even English right now.
My friends keep telling me to do the same thing. They tell me there's a lot of stuff that are not habit forming. They're like, and like some even tell me take cold medicine. They're like, take cold medicine and like NyQuil or something like that before going to bed. It'll knock you right out.
Like, well,
I'm such a purist. I don't even take aspirin when I got a headache, so I don't like any drugs in my system. Because I was reading like all these articles, and they were talking about how
Come on, Cypher.
like how people are over medicating themselves, and that's why drugs today, when they need them, aren't working right. They're not working properly. So like people are taking too much. What do they call it? Oh, God, what they call ibuprofen and stuff like that. And when they need to take it, when it's in certain drugs, it won't take effect because they're overdoing it already.
Ibuprofen doesn't really have that effect.
it's not that strong. But that effect has, yeah, I know what that is. I know that happens to, like, some normal nausea medication as well.
Yeah, like my mom buys these big old Equate pills, aspirin and codeine and all that stuff. And I'm like, I don't even take them. Like if I do, I take like a half. And like she freaks out. She's like, "Is that good enough for you?" And it actually does the trick for me because I don't take a lot of medicine. She's got to take two, sometimes twice a day, just to get rid of her pain.
Yikes.
Because she's been taking them so much for so many years, and I'm like, I don't take them. I'm like, I don't believe in that stuff. I'm medicating. I believe writing things out. Same thing when I get the flu. Usually, I try to write it out unless it gets really bad. Then I go to the hospital. Ah!
Area secured.
I usually just take melatonin just to help me sleep. It's like the natural hormone, so technically it doesn't count as a drug.
Yeah.
And the effects don't really wear off the more you take it because you produce it naturally anyway.
Exactly. It's in some of the foods we eat too, like turkey, things like that.
Oh yeah.
Fan. Oh, I guess there's no.
I'm trying to. The reason I'm using this gun because I'm trying to learn the control to see when people are bullshit. Because I haven't used this gun in a while. Because like you know how you see people sniping with it from across the damn map with no recoil.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm trying to use it. Because
The bar is the worst that way. Yeah.
yeah, this one's equal to the bar pretty much. It's got the same amount of kick. So
Well, as far as damage, to me the kick is a little less predictable. The bar is at least somewhat predictable in its kick and direction. Which is funny because in real life that STG-44 would have been a lot easier to shoot. Yeah, I added Joker to the ban list.
Oh. Yeah, I wanted to tell you too. Some of the custom maps, might need to check the maps again. I was loading up maps just yesterday just to screw around with them, and a lot of them seem to be working now. They're like they crashed the server.
Yeah, they're probably missing files. Oops, sorry, wrong button. Yeah, probably just missing files, graphics and sounds and stuff. I've been thinking about like saving off all my games,
I knew you were up there.
up,
Damn
and
it.
then completely server and rebuilding it again.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, because that way we'll clear up everything.
Just get back to the default maps and then actually manually install all the extra maps instead of just copying from the other servers that this thing's been built on.
Yeah, as I say, because now you know what you're doing and you know how to do it. You're doing a good job of it now, so it should be pretty easy. Because we don't want to make it.
Still really need to look up, how to correctly install a map on a server, because all I was doing before was copying the map files into the maps directory, and then it turns out there's sound files and graphics files and so on, and it's got to be easier than having to copy from 3 different directories. Installer. I didn't even see you when you.
Damn it! Right over his head.
Didn't show up at the window. Or the W cracks. I was like, he's got to be on my right. There's no way you'd walk under this arch. That's not you.
See, the recoil is ridiculous.
You went all over the place.
Yeah,
there.
I literally shot around you.
It's kind of unpredictable.
Especially if you move. If you move, it goes crazy nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought I saw you there, but
You did.
The only thing good about it is that it does have pretty good accuracy if you could just fire off one round. But it's so hard to do that because you've got to tap, you know?
Trying to get that angle on.
Oh! The funny thing is that last shot, it was an accident. I held down too long.
Good job.
So I accidentally shot you, technically.
and the nade didn't get you. I didn't even hear it blow up.
It blew up behind me.
I was going to stab you, but I was afraid you're going to back up right into me.
Like 3 warning shots.
Yeah, I noticed.
Area secure!
Oh, yeah.
Gave up on it?
Yeah, I had to switch. Too many people now.
Minutes remaining.
Negative!
Ah, I knew it. I was like, it's too quiet on this end.
Silber eingenommen!
Yeah, you can't get up there, Dragon.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann! Yes, sir!
Point captured!
Punkt wurde erobert!
Area secure!
5 minutes remaining.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann!
It's amazing how much more you can hear when there aren't a million people yakking away.
Area secure!
Oh, sorry. I'll be right back. I gotta go clean up my dog's mess.
3 minutes remaining.
Grenade!
Absitzen und Sturmangriff bereit machen!
Get ready. Choose a map.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time to choose. I'm waiting right here for you.
Please don't
Bin vor der
TK.
Gesicherte Hauptmann! Puck wurde erobert!
Point captured. Grenade. Area secured.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. I looked over and I'm like, oh, he's looking right at me.
Point captured.
What's up, Har?
Helicopter mode engaged.
Puck wurde erobert!
Ah.
All right. Some interesting people on this.
Yeah, please don't TK and spawn like that. No, he's just AFK. Don't worry about it. As long as he's in spawn, don't worry about it. Is he bothering you that much because he's just standing there?
I'm back. Hey, Var.
Well, it looks like I wiped the poo off the server.
Did you wipe something smelly off your foot?
I did. I had to clean the server from poo.
Man, nice fight. You were ducking and diving and dodging and...
I wasn't doing none of the sort.
Oh, nice. Damn it.
No, I just heard you. Nice range on that one, though I saw that.
Traitor.
Oh, it was only by himself. I had to go over.
Shooting in a knife fight?
I think that's what he meant by traitor.
10 minutes remaining.
Go back away.
I'm looking at.
I was gonna shoot the loser.
Who are you calling a loser?
Oh, nice. Damn it. Couldn't set up like that. Right there. Oh, damn it. Didn't know if you could see me.
I'm looking at a mirror.
Oh yeah, you are.
Damn it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. Interesting. Managed to just barely
Well, he's in
get
and
me in
out.
the head 3 times around that rock. I'm like, I can't move out while he's shooting, but I can't get where he can't hit me. Ah, it's just gonna be like that, is it? Yeah, Dragon, there's... How the hell did you do that? Okay,
How the
somehow
hell did he do
Dragon
what?
managed to get up that spot where you can only get up there by boosting.
Damn it to hell, man.
It took forever to put away the damn MG.
I just heard you drop on the ground behind me. I'm like, who was that?
Yeah, I wanted to land softly and I let go of my damn button to hit hard.
Oh, you beat me there. What the?
Oh, God. No, that was soft.
My,
I didn't hear anything. I knew nothing.
For Sparta! What's up, Deadpool?
Hey, what's going on?
Five minutes remaining.
I didn't see you until you shot me.
Saw you, but my aim was off.
I'm glad it was. You scared me.
I'll bet. You startled me a little bit.
I got lit up by like 4 nades.
Oh, jeez, I'm dead. You scared the crap out of me. Put that down. Oh!
Sit down.
I only heard one person.
I was waiting for you to climb out of that crack for 2 minutes.
I always get out of crack, 'cause you know what they say, crack kills.
Wow.
Weird.
Nice.
Hello.
Three minutes remaining.
Not get away from that dang nade. I mean, I did, but I was like struggling to get around that wall or around the sandbag.
Yeah, the second one I didn't even unprime. I just threw it out.
Luckily for me.
All right.
Get ready to choose a map.
Five, four, three, two, one. Time to choose.
Checkers.
I thought I took checkers off of there. Needless to say, if it's checkers, it will be over.
I'm waiting right here for you.
I should have mentioned I'd overrule extending as well, but
How do I know that?
Good question.
Right there!
Area secure.
Ah, I couldn't get away quick enough.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann.
Okay. Alright. I'm not even gonna throw a nade up there, man. Where you going?
Somebody was shooting at me too. I heard the bullets going right over my head.
Oh, that's gotta be. No, not from what the hell?
Guck wurde erobert.
I actually noticed what
I'm waiting right here for you.
Murph named his
Uh-huh.
server tonight. I wonder if Evil knows that he's decided he's evil again.
Oh, I see you up there. What? I'm not Chuck. What are you gonna do?
He was technically still a member, wasn't he?
I see you.
I watched him watching
I
you
know.
make that jump, and it's like, why isn't he shooting? It's
I'm
like,
not sure I want
Handbag.
any part of that. I don't know. I don't like any part of that. Damn it. See what happened?
Medic!
Should have listened to you.
Yeah, I need a drink. I'll be right back.
he's not either.
Talk to me like you know me.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, his weekend thing is a cocktail, Advil, and some rubber bands.
For band.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Hey! Ugh. Just banned him for 5 minutes for TKing and spawn. Might have been an accident, but
Point captured.
even if he's not in spawn, you don't do that. I was watching a video of some grief where they were on Railroad, and it was a server where friendly fire was turned off.
Oh, I see him.
So it gets right at the entrance to the tunnel, and then stops and blocks everybody from getting out of spawn. And then he's sitting there like, "How do I move? I don't know how to move. How do I do this? How do I do that?" And they're all like, just, of course, completely faking it, but.
I love these knife
Meanwhile,
fights.
everybody's screaming at him. They're like, "Go into the
We're
console
almost-
and type
Still
kill."
ahead by 1 or 2.
Hmm. We'll catch up, don't worry.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that would get you banned real fast.
10 minutes remaining.
Griefers
On guard.
non-friendly fire server.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I didn't do it.
I was expecting the Deadpool hack.
I did that to scare you. I wasn't holding it down.
Nice.
Hey, finally. You're still ahead though.
Okay, you, Ender, and Deadpool on one team is ridiculous.
Where what? What No.
Speaking of griefing,
Point captured.
No.
Oh, that was good. I was,
You did that thing where you didn't jump, you just fell out the window.
yeah, so it did make a noise, so it's quiet. Oh, nice. I thought it was just him coming.
Dick.
me?
I was gonna say, I'm like, playing a war game and get shot? Woo! How dare he?
That got you a ban for 1 hour.
That's funny.
Why'd you shoot me?
You were supposed to throw the Nerf ball at me.
Sean White just win? Let's find out. I don't know. Yeah, are you all watching the Olympics at all?
The only part I watched
Not really.
is when was it Japan's shirt almost came off for the figure skating. That's the only thing I probably.
Yeah, that was figure skating.
That's probably the only thing I watched.
She made up a lot of stuff to hold her shoulders back.
Yeah, she did. She did a good job, though. I thought it was going to come right off.
You did what?
She had her wardrobe malfunction. The clasp in her back of her suit fell off, and it was only being held on by her arms and her breasts. And that was the only thing that was keeping the uniform on. And she had to do a certain
5 minutes
different
remaining.
moves so that way she wouldn't lose her top.
She had to hold her shoulders back. If she leaned forward or disaster.
Yeah, I'm not a
Managed
big.
to finish her routine without.
Yeah. The score was a little low, obviously, because they had to change the program a little bit, but it wasn't bad.
Yep.
Was it a pairs or a singles?
Pairs, her and a partner.
Pairs.
Yeah, they were joking around with the news. They were like, "Move over, Janet Jackson. There's a new wardrobe malfunction in town."
I think
Except this one actually was an
Sean White
accident.
just
Yeah.
won the half pipe. 97.75.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not a big Olympic person. I mean, I watch some things occasionally. Like, I'm more into the Summer Olympics than I am the Winter Olympics. BFK, just for a second, I turn this heat down. It's a little toasty in here.
Ooh, I might actually get a kill or two.
Point captured!
Sorry, I got to watch this. Sean White, what the hell? That guy, flying tomato. He's awesome.
It's starting to warm up a little bit out there, so like my room is getting hot as hell. What's up, Giz?
Hey, Giz.
Yeah, I had to turn the.
Jeez, I gotta turn my heat up here.
Dude, it's gonna be like 70s, and was it tomorrow? The next day, almost 75 to 80.
3 minutes remaining.
Hell, man.
Here right now we're probably about 30, 25, 30.
Can get confounding. Are we talking Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit.
God, let's hope it's not that one.
I was gonna say,
I know.
we're not Canadian or English.
Australian.
Yeah.
We're not talking about hot water.
I don't think
either.
Canada ever gets that warm.
I think the hottest I think I've seen Canada get was last season, a couple seasons ago. It was almost 80, and a couple of my friends were talking about it because one of my best friends who I used to play WoW with was from Canada.
We're not also talking about
Get
hot water.
ready to choose
Exactly.
a map.
Yeah, is that Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Shut up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time to choose.
And it's not a hot water heater. It's just a water heater.
Not an ATM machine.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
Oh,
Fire on that kill.
1 minute remaining.
Oh, that was a headshot. Ha!
Loading environment on to your computer.
One last kill.
I don't know about you guys, but I like measuring my temperatures in Kelvin.
Again, at 30 degrees, we're all dead.
Absitzen und zum Sturmangriff bereit
What
machen!
is it? 100 degrees Celsius, you're uncomfortable. 100 degrees... No, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, you're uncomfortable. 100 degrees Celsius, you're dead. 0 degrees Fahrenheit, you're uncomfortable. 0 degrees Celsius, you're uncomfortable. 0 degrees Kelvin, you're dead. 100 degrees Kelvin, you're dead. Wow, that guy could not aimed or timed that better. It literally landed between my knees and exploded.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann! Wir haben die Brücke eingenommen!
Are we getting all sciencey now?
Teach me, Mr. Wizard.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann!
What was his name? Don Hubert, wasn't it, Mr. Wizard?
Oh, that's funny.
I was hoping you wouldn't see me.
Area secure.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann!
Now the Olympics are on figure skating, and I don't care.
Bullshit.
I was gonna say. I mean, after what happened to Japan, you're not watching? Come on.
No, I think bullshit. They ended up stabbing people.
Oh, okay, I thought you. That was perfect timing because.
I mean, who can bayonet someone while they've been hit in the gut 3 times by 9mm?
Depends how big the gut is.
I'm sorry, when I get hit 3 times, my character starts moving slowly.
You're already in front of me.
You're shot in the leg.
You were already hit 3 times.
3 times isn't enough to kill me. Or anybody.
Oh, it bounced! It bounced back and hit me!
Hopscotch.
I thought I had it. I'm like, okay, I'm cleared. I hear it bounce. I'm like, uh-oh.
Grenades in this game are always weird.
Really? Why are you trying to shoot through the tank? It doesn't work.
Gesichert, Herr
But
Hauptmann!
the physics for this game are so old. I mean, think about it.
Twice!
You did though, but it clipped the tank. It didn't do that much damage to me.
Keep swinging. You'll deflect all the bullets.
Like the pan in PUBG. That stupid piece of crap.
Yeah, the pan.
I don't play the game, but I've seen people play it, and God. Help the people shooting against the pan.
PUBG.
Yeah.
easy on you, Strongbow?
Oh, you are helping.
Couldn't stay still. Oh god.
I've been there for so long.
You didn't have to drop your gun.
Thank you, Gizmo.
Don't watch your foot. I don't watch your foot.
Thanks for padding my score.
Yeah, clearly my indiscretion
Really?
is obvious.
Oh, I can see a nade there, damn it.
Secret little package.
Oh, we had purple? I forgot you added that.
Damn it.
Hate that gun. Hi, Giz!
Far enough.
Oh, nice. Damn it. Couldn't get down quick enough.
You're not the guy.
Getting so tired of lighting someone up and dying.
I don't want your gun. Really don't want your gun.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann!
Oh, I wanted to wait till you got past the sandbag.
No, wait.
Area secured!
Too late.
Damn it.
Did Horror actually just try to call out a mulligan? He's like, wait, let's do that over again.
20 minutes remaining.
It wasn't on me. I was just gonna say, come get your flag up there.
Oh, nice. Broken bridge right now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, how did I miss you? What was that?
Yeah, and he was missing you like crazy too. I was like, holy crap.
fault.
I could. Oh, you and your nades, man. They seem to find
Oh my
me.
gun at whore.
Stop sound.
Damn it! Got shot right over your head. I was like, crap. Got one behind up back alley. Oh, never mind.
Area secure.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann.
The bridge is secure. I repeat, the bridge is secure.
Yes, I will take the easy kill. Yeah, this is getting ridiculous. Never misses, always gets the shot first.
What keeps giving me away? The fact that I keep swinging my stupid weapon?
Well, when you insist on, swinging it instead of using it.
I'm not gonna relent. I'm behind you. What do you want? I'm behind you. Back alley, I'm behind you.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann.
I told you.
He wasn't lying.
Gebiet wurde
Oh.
gesichert, Herr Hauptmann.
Area secure.
Absitzen und zum Sturmangriff bereit machen. Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann.
Why did I just do that? Why do I even want your flag?
Area secure.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann. Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann. Los, absitzen und bereit machen zum Sturmangriff.
I couldn't get positioned right with the damn jump. Ah, I jumped way too high.
Area secure.
action there.
I'm not gonna do the middle. Nope.
Right.
Obviously not.
Ah! Tried to throw it back, didn't work. Yeah, that was a little farther away than I thought it was. I thought I could pick it up and just throw it back at you. Didn't work.
Hit score away.
Oh, you're lagging like crazy. You're lagging.
No, you're lagging. No, I'm just kidding.
It's not you, it's me.
Now we're having a breakup night.
You weren't even looking at me, Cypher.
I didn't want to stick out. I forget this one rounds off. It's not like the original Saints where it's squared all.
Now nobody's left. No. Really?
Uh-oh. I pulled that one. It was out of ammo.
Oh, nice. Heard footsteps behind me. Didn't know if it was a teammate or not.
Mini maps for.
I never use it. Old school player.
Yeah, that's your fault.
Yeah, I never use it. Because back in the day, with the GeForce 2 cards back in the day, it used to lag you out if you used minimap. So instead of 60 frames from back in the day, you would get 30. So people started playing without them, and I just became accustomed to it.
Light pole.
Minutes remaining.
Two of them coming by the tank. Wow, Gunner.
I almost shot
I almost shot you!
Man.
Behind that galley.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann.
Area secure! Area secure!
How did that nade not get?
It went down the staircase almost. I jumped by the bed. Oh.
Area secure!
You got stuck.
Parachuted down there.
If you would have stood still, I would never even saw you. She was like
So
spinning
you
like
a
a...
locker raptor?
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann. Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann.
How did you?
Area secure!
And I checked there.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann. Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr
Oh,
Hauptmann.
nice, Giz, damn it. I was trying to get the flag and look back.
Area secure! Area secure!
Ah! I thought I had more time.
5 minutes remaining.
Stupid corner on that tank almost got me.
I wanted to wait till you came completely out.
I've seen that name many times.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann.
Area secure!
Got a little lag there going on there.
Alright, I'm gonna go eat dinner. I'll see you guys later.
Later in.
3 minutes remaining.
I didn't even notice Deadpool left.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann.
Is kid acting up?
Area secure!
Oh, so just normal toddler stuff.
Area secure!
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann. Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann.
Get ready to choose a map.
Area secure!
5, 4, 3,
Well, I had a positive kill ratio.
to choose.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann.
No purple, but I've never played it, so let's give it a try.
Yeah, let's go.
Wow, everybody left. Gizmo.
1 minute remaining. Loading environment on to your computer.
That's pretty cool looking. It's almost the same size as the other one, just a little more stretched out.
Absitzen und zum Sturmangriff bereit machen. Punkt wurde erobert.
You can go 3 stories high on that one too.
Look who just logged into the game.
Punkt wurde erobert.
You think I'm really that dumb?
Punkt wurde
It would be
erobert.
nice if you had to aim like the rest of us.
I aim. Don't start sounding like Prime now. You can watch my videos.
As I was saying,
Because I'm aiming. I'm just very quick at aiming. I had this whole discussion with Prime for a long time. He was getting so whiny about me killing him so much. And it's funny because that's when all of a sudden he started like playing like a pro all of a sudden.